These are the 1 minute closing remarks.
Well, one bit of service as far as I think Rotary does. We're having a murder mystery night, and I wanted to give a couple seconds to that. Anyone wants to buy tickets. And the good part about this murder mystery dinner is just supporting the VFW. They lost their barbecue to a fire recently, or actually a couple years ago, sorry. We're going to bring that back for them, hopefully. On to my closing statements. This has been a great event. I think this is great that you guys came out here, and thanks for staying this whole time. And it really is nice to have everyone come out. Obviously not everyone, but have at least some part of the community come out. And I hope you'd all show up tomorrow for the park. Unfortunately, I won't be there. I have a funeral to go to, but I hope that it's a great event, and we have a lot of people out there to see how important it is to have our parks.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming out and sitting through this too. I know there's going to be more of these, and one at Mount Santa Cita College on Thursday, October 7th should be, that will be streamed live. So that's going to be very interesting, I think, candidate forum. I'd like to continue working for this community. I take a 10,000-foot view, and I've done that for years of the community. Developers were always asking me to come down no, we want you to come down lower. I said, no, we have to look at what's good for the whole community, and I would like to continue doing that. I think we need, one thing that I feel very strongly about, we're a lifestyle community. I don't call it rural because we're Southern California. Where is it rural except maybe east of San Diego County? But we are a lifestyle community. It's something that people have chosen. And once they live in Wildomar, everybody says it's different, and it is different. And there's value to it. There's value to the nature that surrounds us. There's value to and we have a number of different lifestyles here, but there's value to all of them. And I would like to ensure that we get development that respects the size and character of our community.
I heartily agree with the fact that we need to protect the lifestyles. People moved here because they didn't want to live where they were. And we have to be careful that when we're thinking about tax revenue and development and all those things, that we protect our environment. Doesn't mean that we can't have development. We just need to make sure that we have good development and that we follow the CEQA laws and whatnot, and protect our environment. As I see no conflict with that. And I think when we work with developers, we can be developer friendly, but only to some extent. In other words, we want good development. And I think that we probably have a rough patch coming up here. I don't think that the economic downturn is over yet. And I think that we are going to have to be extremely fiscally responsible and conservative.
Well, conservative, that's a good thing. I only have 5 signs out there. I don't know if anybody's seen any of them. They keep getting cut down all the time, so that's kind of funny. But I'm a cheapskate. That's why I have 5 signs. I don't have them anywhere else. There's 5, and that's it, and 2 on a car. We didn't raise any money. Couldn't bear to ask anybody for any money because I've never done politics before, so I just figured, I'll just do what I can. I'm a straight shooter. I do business that way. I've dealt with companies in Temecula for the last 30 years, or 29 years of living here. I know all about those gentlemen, and they know how I deliver. And I just do what I say, and it's just that simple. There's no smoke and mirrors, but main thing, I am a conservative, so that you're going to get what you pay for. And which isn't very much money, apparently.
Well, Bill. I happen to think you get a whole lot more than what you pay for here. You've got 5 people that have been there serving for 2 years, not to make money, but to give back to the community. And I'd like to continue to be able to give back to the community. I think it's important that we get the community off the ground. Solid foundation, even in this economic times. So I'm going to ask you to do a couple things. I am going to ask you to shop in Wildomar. Buy your gas here.
You know, plan ahead. Don't run out somewhere, but buy your gas here. Buy whatever you can here. I know we can't buy everything here, but if we'll take that time to go over to ACE instead of Lowell's or Home Base, if you take that time to look, they have most everything. We've got everything here you could probably need. So I'm asking you to shop here. I'm asking you to support me and vote for me on November 2nd. And I'm also asking you to vote on Proposition 22, yes. Don't let the state take our money.
Thank you again for coming out tonight, spending 2 long hours here with us as we pontificate on what we want to do. We are one voice. However, you need to let your voice be heard on November 2nd. You can also contact the website, www.lloydforyou.com, and call me 951-265-3820, because I know your questions, I'm sure, were not asked tonight. You have specific questions that are very personal to you. Again, thank you for coming out. I did appreciate this and look forward to a lot more debates and one-on-one with the community that I want to serve. So thank you.
Thank you for coming. I'd like to congratulate the candidates. I know it's difficult to sit up here in front like this. You had a choice between this candidate forum and the other little one that was on TV. So I'm glad you were here instead. The Willamore Chamber of Commerce, we're a member of the Southwest California Legislative Council. It's a consortium of the Chamber of Commerce, and we have opinions and ask you to support or oppose some of the propositions. If you go to the website, you'll know which ones we are supporting on that. It's very important to take a look at it from a business standpoint when we do this. So I'd like to thank Jerry again and the candidates. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll do this again next year.